All right, boys and girls, lads and lassies, let's do this now. It is black again in our modified deck face. Now, I had a discussion with the customer. Um, when it's warm outside, we have no problem painting these faces, but with the cold, and we're doing it inside now. And this one's screwed up on us to begin with. This thing's been taken down to bare metal twice. So I talked to the customer today, and you got to realize a lot of what you see here is going to be covered by meters, knobs, lettering, and such whatnot stuff. So what? And right now we're hitting it with all kinds of light, and black shows everything. But now it's on the radio. Okay, and this is in a room with a lot of white, harsh light. So, of course, when we lay it down, the worse it gets, and we haven't blocked it again for this coat of the clear. So, what's going to happen is, and you got to remember, all of this is meter. You're not going to see any of that. I did leave it a little rustic around the window and the DAC emblem. We did that on purpose. Like I said, it's a 50-year-old radio. We're building something new and cool, but you got to pay homage to what they did, because if this radio wasn't aesthetically cool to begin with, everybody knows that DAC is junk out of the box. But it's a nice looking radio, okay? So a lot of what you see now, this hasn't been fully blocked yet. A lot of what you see is surface. All these little titties and whatnot, they're going to go away. Little bumps. Okay, but now I left around the window just a little bit rustic. And I did that on purpose, because I want that old school, what it was to kind of show through. This isn't just slapping a radio together. There's a whole theme for this thing. So, I don't know if anybody, if you haven't seen the videos for this is a DAC 9 chassis, Superstar HP chassis for the radio component, 30 amp power supply, and let's just go look at it, two 6LQ6 tubes. There's the actual DAC. Okay, it's all built and ready to go. It's working. I can fire it up right now. I'm fired as it is. But if you've been watching this one, the face crinkled up. We're redoing it. So this is where we're at. Kevin, I think it's going to be fine. I think the little bit that is going to show through, honestly, I think it kind of adds a little character, but this is your radio. It is not mine. So there we are there, and then let's see some font. Okay. He wants black with gold lettering. So you got to remember, these are going to be gold on straight black. That white's going to disappear because it's the background. It's the backing of my labels. So it's going to be black or gold lettering on this black. And I want him to look at this filament or this font, see if there's anything he'd like me to change. Maybe he doesn't like the style of lettering. He's going to call me. We'll change it. But there's the style of lettering kind of that we're going to use. No, not kind of. These are the stickers. Now, what's going to happen is these are going to get trimmed down and go on, and then we're going to clear coat again much more finely over the top. Several coats of fine mist until we get these labels buried in that clear, and they're never going to come off, and they're always going to shine bright. So the modified deck is alive. It's just right now it's got kind of a cast on its face. We got to get it straightened out. It's got an ugly meat suit, and we're going to straighten it out. My buddy's laughing at me over there. So here we go. Kevin, like I said, you got to remember, a lot of this is not going to be here once we get the final clear on. And when it's on the radio, and even in all this harsh light, I think that's pretty acceptable. But once again, this is not my radio. So, Kevin, give me a call if there's anything you don't like about it. It's almost 11 o'clock. I am going to start lettering this thing about 1 o'clock. We'll make it 1:30. Give me time to process this video and get it up. And we'll see where we're at. Modified DAC's coming. Anybody that lives in this guy's neighborhood, you better turn your RF game down. 7 3s. Peace.